Hello, and welcome to my Pokemon Journeys episode 94, Heracross Lost, Lovey-Dovey Pinsir review. So we start in the lab where Ash and Go have returned after visiting Unova, and Go's excitedly showing his new Pokemon, a new catch that he's made. He's caught a Lilligant. Oh, and apparently he has a Hoot too, since that one's just kind of shown up, and he's never been shown getting one before. Look, got to be honest, not really a fan of them off-screening catches. Anyway, this Lilligant lets off a sweet aroma, and we're treated to a scene of Ash and Go feeding everyone, which I do like. It's been a while since we've seen a Pokemon shown off in the lab. Much to the dismay of Go's Pinsir, this Heracross has fallen in love with a Lilligant from the looks of it, and really immediately I just kind of thought this would be the nectar or whatever attracting Heracross to her, kind of like how Ash's Heracross likes Bulbasaur's sap. But Pinsir is just very dejected and sad about this, so when Go notices and tries to go and get Heracross to help, he sees a problem. Pinsir tries to put a flower on to be like Lilligant, but they keep on slipping off. Luckily, Kaharu is talking with Sakuragi about a flower ranging class being held by a Leafeon trainer, which Go is all in on. So in a way, this is a joint Go and Kaharu episode, and as someone who's been getting tired of the evolution episodes, this is a refreshing way to handle it. Not to mention this episode features the return of the gym leader Erica, as this is being held in the Celadon gym, which is insane. She's been gone since the 1990s, and she's coming back with her old VA and everything. It's very cool to see Erica recognise Ash, complete with a little flashback. Her Leafeon is yet another reference to Pokemon Masters as well, which is nice. So basically this class is decorating a partner Pokemon with flowers. Don't really know how much I can say about it other than it's a pretty cute sequence, especially with how excited they are about getting Heracross to fall in love with Pinsir again. Erica has a hilarious moment where she seems to be super mad at Go for using a class for this, but then agrees it's a lovely idea. Oh yeah, Team Rocket are here too. They just want to steal Pokemon and weren't specifically here for Pikachu, but they see it as a chance. There's some pretty neat looking disguises and come in with Meowth and Wobbuffet as their partners, which Go almost sees through, but doesn't in the end. It's really stupid how they have to step outside and call in the Gacha machine. Just another downside of them not having their own Pokemon, right? Imagine if their old Pokemon like Gurgeist or Carnivine could be used here. But that's getting ahead of myself. I really like seeing Go doing his best to make Pinsir happy. She's really trying to make sure that she'll be able to woo Heracross once more, and Erica teaches them to be sure to match the flowers with Pokemon's personality and characteristics, and Go gets this wonderful idea while seeing Grookey run by. It's while they're doing a little performance exercise that Team Rocket leave and call the Gacha in, so Eevee, based on Leafeon, walks in. Pikachu covered in flowers and lights come in, and powers up the lights with a thunderbolt. Like a little Christmas tree, which is pretty cute. And then Go calls out Pinsir, the highlight of the show, with a flower dress. And Grookey is the finishing touch by making everything bloom, showing Go's understanding of his Pokemon. And well, Go has Heracross on him as well, and he sends it out. But Team Rocket attack. Aside from the Gacha, I'd say this episode felt very classic Team Rocket to me. They sneak in with a disguise and make their move at a pivotal moment. Heracross doesn't get a chance to see Pinsir's look, as Team Rocket snatch at Pikachu, which causes Heracross to turn around immediately, and a battle ensues. It's kind of funny how Leavanny just flat out faints actually. Don't really see that happen too much with the Gacha Pokemon. It's Lurantis that actually puts up a fight, and almost beats Heracross. But Pinsir pulls a Piccolo and defends Heracross from the Solar Beam, has its flowers destroyed and protects Heracross, blasting Team Rocket off with the next scissor. And while Pinsir is initially very sad her plan to get Heracross back is ruined, Heracross has fallen back in love with Pinsir because of her strength. As they leave, Kaharu is given a memento of her time with Leafeon, some perfume, and Pinsir picks up Heracross as it looks like they're about to hold hands and kiss. So this was definitely a fun one. It's just really cool that they found a role for Erica to justify bringing her back but not having it be reliant on something like battling Ash. She just so happens to intertwine with what Go and Kaharu are both up to. Ash so happens to be along and they just get along with it. I guess a good way to put it is that her return doesn't really feel forced or anything. And I mentioned that I was kind of getting bored of Kaharu evolution episodes, so this is a cool take on one since it's not even really about her in the slightest. I'm not really expecting Eevee to evolve at all, but this one particularly gives the impression that it won't become a Leafeon since really all evolution does in relation to it is just walk around the same way and just copy Razor Leaf at the end. The standout here is Go and Pinsir. I'm not really a fan of Lilligant being caught off screen and being used as a plot device. I think it gave a nice story about Go doing something he usually wouldn't do for the sake of his Pokemon, and he goes all out for Pinsir, and that dress he designed is insane, and topping it off with Grookey's unique ability was awesome. Pinsir really benefited from showing that she will stand up for who she cares about. Ash mentions that Pinsir doesn't like battling early in the episode, so when she jumps in a way to protect Heracross and uses an attack to blast Team Rocket off, it's just really nice seeing that for her. Also, who doesn't like seeing such a fierce design like Pinsir getting completely yassified? So I think that I liked this episode a lot more than I expected to. I thought next week's episode would completely overshadow it for me, but it turned out good. So if you enjoyed, please maybe consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing, and please tell me what you thought about the episode in the comments.